How low can you go?
I have a question to everybody viewing this video. How long are we going to sit around and turn a blind eye to people being shot and killed around the world, to people who are unarmed being shot and killed, murdered, persecuted, and slaughtered, and discriminated against and racially profiled in the United States of America and around the world? How long are we going to turn a blind eye to police brutality? Every single day, I am informed about how somebody, 9 times out of 10, a person of color, was shot and killed and abused in the United States of America or around the world by police and law officials and governments and everybody who has power, oppressing people, murdering and slaughtering. Once again, we have a 50-year-old black male, Walter L. Scott, shot multiple times by a police officer in Charleston, North Carolina. Now in the video, he is about to run. He's about to start. He's just now starting to run away from the police officer. He's unarmed. His back is facing the police officer, and he's literally just about to start running. And the police officer shoots off 5, 6, 7 different bullets, rounds. The man is unarmed. The man automatically is shot, falls to the ground. Then the police officer, is screaming, "Hands down, stand down." The man is already shot on the ground. The man is dying. He's dead right there on the ground. And then he's gonna sit up here and do all this, "Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back." The man is already done. So he arrests him. He handcuffs him. The man is pretty much dying, dead on the ground. And then you can see in the video, the police officer throws something on the ground near Walter L. Scott's body. And I'm saying body because Walter L. Scott is dead. And he throws something, and he's basically trying to plant drug paraphernalia by Walter L. Scott's body to make it seem like I have to shoot him because, he was trying to attack me and my life was in danger. And, by the way, he was a drug dealer because he had drugs. When no, the police officer planted drug paraphernalia evidence near Walter L. Scott's body. It's so evident in the video. I will leave a link to it in the description box below so you can see with your own eyes. It seems like it is open target on people of color in America. And I'm saying people of color because we have Hispanics and Latinos along with African Americans and Native Americans and Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders who are being shot and killed, murdered and persecuted and discriminated against in America and around the world. And I'm saying people of color because it's not just men, okay? Because women are being shot and killed and persecuted and discriminated in America and around the world. And I'm saying people of color because it's not just older, middle age. It's older, it's younger, it's babies, it's kids, it's teens, it's young adults, it's older people. Every person of color is being discriminated against, oppressed, and people are just being murdered and shot and killed for no real reason except the fact that they're people of color. And every time you turn around, we're blaming the victim. Because what ends up happening is we're having community discussions. I live in Flint, Michigan, and we are having community discussions teaching people how to act when they are stopped by the police officer. No, sir. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Put your hands on the steering wheel. Have all of your IDs and license and registration ready. Teaching you how to interact with law officials. Basically teaching people how to not get shot. Instead of teaching police officers and law officials not to shoot unarmed residents who are paying their salaries. Ain't that something? Here we are, the residents. You're supposed to serve and protect me. You're supposed to serve and protect us. But for some reason, we're being shot and killed. Just because we're walking down the street. Just because we're knocking on the door asking for help. Rest in peace, Renisha McBride. Just because just because we're black, because we're brown, because we're yellow, because we're tan, because we're lower income, because we're middle class, because we're people of color. That's what it is. And it really bothers me, because I saw a protest sign and it said, we're all one bullet away from being a hashtag sign. And that is so true, because every day you turn around, it's a new hashtag RIP for somebody, hashtag justice for somebody. And you know, my mentor says it best. You know, all tactics have valid points, and they have roles to play. I get that. I respect that. However, hashtag Black Lives Matter, it's a nice tactic. It gets the message out there. But is it doing anything on a political, social level? And what I mean by that is, we can do all the hashtags and hands up, don't shoot pictures, and I've done them, and I continue to do them, because it does have a purpose. But we have to me, speaking on my opinion, I feel like we as a people, we have to do more than hands up, don't shoot, and pound Black Lives Matter. Because you know what? We've been doing that for months, years, decades, quarter century, half a century, centuries, in different formats. We've been marching, and we've been, you know, boycotting and nonviolence and hashtag this and take a picture of that and kumbaya and singing Negro spirituals. And guess what? Nothing has really changed except the year. We're still being gunned down because of our skin color, because of our ethnicity, okay? Because of our culture, because of our heritage, because of how we look, how we dress, how we talk. And don't get me wrong, I understand it isn't just people of color. I understand it isn't just lower income, middle class. People in general are being oppressed and murdered and killed and slaughtered. You know, in Kenya, 147 university students were murdered, shot down, slaughtered, killed because of their religious beliefs. So, in general, we live in a society where people don't care. People have no type of conscience. They go and do things for no real reason besides hate, bigotry. And I'm gonna say, I'm a social justice activist. I'm a humanist. I care about humans. I love humans. I want to see us all thrive. I want to see us all unite. I want to see us all happy. I'm tired of the hashtags. I'm tired of, unarmed black man shot and dead. Unarmed black woman shot dead. Unarmed black child shot and dead. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of blaming the victim for their circumstances. Walter Scott didn't ask to be shot and killed. Renisha McBride didn't ask to be shot and killed. 147 Kenyan university students didn't ask to be shot and killed. Nobody asked to be persecuted and discriminated and judged. Nobody asked to live in hell. But it just seems like in this society, this is what we're dealt with. So I ask you, what should we do as a people, as a society, as humanity, to end discrimination of all kinds? What should we do about police brutality? What should we do about racism, sexism, classism, homophobia? What should we do? I'm asking you, the viewer, the subscriber, the person who clicked on this video and watched it. I'm asking you. You can respond via comments. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Tumblr. You can make a video response to this video that you're watching. You can send me an email. You can hit me up on Skype. I want to know, what should we do?